So dear students, today we shall discuss the one topic, that is dimensional analysis. So usually in examinations we encounter a problem in converting one particular physical quantity to another particular physical quantity, like meters to centimeters, kilograms to grams, or milligrams or micrograms. So these conversions processes usually that discussed in the dimensional analysis. So dimensional analysis definition: calculations involving the use of dimensions of different physical quantities involved is called the dimensional analysis. So in this dimensional analysis, we used to convert the one particular unit to the another particular unit. Now here this conversion, the method to convert a physical quantity given in one type of units into the other type of units is called factor label method or unit factor method. So this process, whatever the process methods we are using in conversion of one unit to the another unit, is called the factor label method or unit factor method. So I'll take some relations first. After that, again we'll come back to the unit factor method and factor label method and how to use this. So let us see first of all some relations here. Some relations means unit relations. Let us take some unit relation, that is 1 kilogram, 1 kg is equals to, we all know that, 1000 grams. Let us take some information starting only. 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligram, and 1 metric ton is equals to 1000 kg, and 1 pound, LB, is called as pound. 1 pound is equals to 453.6 grams. Next, 1 kg is equals to 2.205 pounds. Similarly, 1 liter is equals to 1000 ml, that equals to 1000 cubic centimeters. So 1 ml equals to 1 cubic centimeter, that we have to remember. And 1 quart is equals to 0.9463 liters, and 1 mile is equals to 1760 yards. Similarly, 1 feet is equals to 12 inches. Next, 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. 1 carat is equals to 3.168 grains. And the last one is 1 gram is equals to 15.4 grains. So if you see all these, what are these? These are all relations between one unit to the another unit, like kilogram equals 1000 grams, 1 gram equals 1000 milligrams, and so on like this. Using these relations, we have to develop a factor. So how to develop a factor? For this, some 2 or 3 rules are there. Let us see those 3 rules. So in this, rule number 1, first rule is, first determine the determine the unit conversion factor. Unit conversion factor means whenever the relations are questions are asked, we have to develop one factor. How to develop one factor? Let us see here. 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. What is this 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters? It is a relation. So this is a relation between two different units, that means inches and centimeters, and from this we have to develop a factor. Factor means this can be written as 1 inch divided by 2.54 centimeters, that equals to 1. Is it correct? Yes. Why? Because here this numerator is in terms of inches and in the denominator it is in terms of centimeters. Both values are maybe numerical value wise they are different because they are in the different units. But if you write here 2.54 centimeters, then the value equals to 1. Or else if you write here 1 inch, the value equals to 1. So here it is in the inches, here it is in the centimeters. So if you divide both of these, that value is equals to 1. Similarly, we can write this relation in another form also, that is 2.54 centimeter divided by 1 inch. So these two are more or less are same. So what is this? Writing of a relation into this particular form is called as the labeling. Labeling. And what are these? These are called as the factors. So we are writing the given physical quantity into a factor. Hence it is called the factor label method. Whatever the relations are given, those relations we are writing in terms of the factors. Factors means simply whatever the relation is there, one time you write down the left hand side term in the numerator and the second time in the denominator, like that, in vice versa. So labeling a relation into a factor is called the factor label method, or simply it is also called the unit factor method. Let us take another example here. Let us consider this one as the example number 1. Now example number 2. So in example number 2, we know that 1 kg, here let us take this one. 1 kg is equals to 1000 grams. What is this? This is again a relation. Now let us try to write down this relation into the factors. How to write down the factors in terms of the factors means 1 kg divided by 1000 grams is equals to 1. Similarly, 1000 grams divided by 1 kg. So writing a relation into the factor. This is the writing of the factor, this is the relation, and the process is called the labeling. So first of all, whenever a question is asked, we have to write down a factor. First write down the relation, then write down the factor. Now let us see the rule number 2. So in second rule, we have to multiply the factor with the given physical quantity. Multiply the factor with the given physical quantity in such a way that the desired unit must be on the numerator. Now we have come to the end. I'll tell you how to write and how to convert. See here it was given the relation between the 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters, and we have written it in the form of the factors. Now example they are asking convert 6 inches into centimeters. Then 6 inches are to be converted. Then first of all, you write down the answer. This is solution. Relation between the inches and centimeters. What is the relation between the inches and centimeters? 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters. This is the step 1. Step 2 is write down the factor. So what is the factor? We can write down 1 inch by 2.54 centimeters. That equals to 1. That equals to again 2.54 centimeters divided by 1 inch. So these steps we have learned in the first one. First point. In second point, it is saying that whenever you want to convert a particular physical quantity into the another physical quantity, then keep the desired unit in the numerator. Means I want to convert the 6 inches into the centimeters. So my desired unit is centimeters. Final answer must be in the centimeters. So between these two, where the centimeters are present in the numerator, here the centimeters are present in the numerator. So only this factor we shall take. This we don't take, because here inches are in the numerator. Here centimeters are in the numerator, which is our desired value. So now I'll convert. Then take this factor value 2.54 centimeter divided by 1 inch. Now this has to be multiplied by the given physical quantity. What is the given physical quantity? That is 6 inches. So 6 inches. Now inches get cancelled. Now 6 into 2.54 centimeters. 6 into 2.54 centimeters. That's value is 15.24 centimeters. So in this way we can convert the one particular given physical quantity into the another particular given physical quantity. So I repeat here. So first rule number 1 says that whatever the question they are asking, first develop the relation, then convert into the factors, and that factors are to be multiplied with the given physical quantity. So while multiplying with the given physical quantity, you see that the numerator value must be in the our final answer, means a desired unit. Here centimeters we want, so that the numerator is in centimeters, so that answer also will be in the centimeters. Now this is simple calculation because only 2 are involved, so that generally people can easily solve such type of the questions. But if multiple conversions are there, then this dimensional analysis concept works out perfectly. Let us see some of the examples now. So first of all, let us convert some questions. Question number 1. Convert 5 liters of solution into meter cube. So liters are to be converted into the meter cube. That we have to do it. So now let us solve this one. Solution for this. First of all, develop the relations. Here there is no direct relation between the liter and a meter cube. We learnt here. We learnt which relation here? Only liter and centimeter cube we have learnt. Okay, let us develop the first quantity relation. That is 1 liter is equals to 1000 cubic centimeters. So this is over here, but our desired quantity is meter cube. So next relation is 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. So now here we got the relation between the meter and centimeter, here centimeter in the liter. Now let us take this particular one, according to which 1 meter by 100 centimeters. Let us convert this relation into the factor, equals to 1, that equals to 100 centimeters divided by 1 meter. But the value must be in the meter, so that we take this particular one, this particular factor. So next step is 1 meter by 10 power 2 centimeters. Here the value is in the meter cube. Here only it is in the meter. So just cube it. then we get 1 meter cube divided by 10 power 6 centimeter cube. So we got here. Now from this is the step 1, and from this we can write second factor, that is 1 liter by 10 power 3 centimeter cube, because 1000 can be written as 10 power 3, that equals to 1, that equals to 10 power 3 centimeter cube divided by 1 liter. Okay, which one we want here? It is in the meter cube. So that now let us see here. I'll write this side. So first of all, you convert the liters into the centimeters, centimeter cube. So 5 liters into centimeter cube I want to convert, so that I will take this particular one factor into 10 power 3 cubic centimeter divided by 1 liter. Okay. Now liter get cancelled, so that I will get the answer in the 5 into 10 power 3 cubic centimeters. But I want the answer in the meter cube now, so that you take this particular one. Okay. Now second step is 5 into 10 power 3 cubic centimeter into 1 meter cube divided by 10 power 6 centimeter cube. So centimeter cube get cancelled out, and here we can write the answer in terms of 5 into 10 power 3. This 10 power 6 becomes 10 power minus 6 into meter cube. So here we get the 5 into 10 power minus 3 meter cube. This is the answer. So what did we do here? Initially we have taken the two relations and we converted both the relations into their respective factors. Here one factor, here another factor, and here we converted the factors into the desired units by cubing it. Then we multiplied here. So here direct calculation also can be done, that is 5 liter into 10 power 3 centimeter cube divided by 1 liter. I did, this is the first one. Again it has to be multiplied with the second unit like this, 1 meter cube divided by 10 power 6 centimeter cube. How I did here? Initially I am converting this liters into the centimeter cube, so that liters get cancelled, I will get the answer in the centimeter cube. Then after I have to convert the centimeter cube into the meter cube. Then the relation between the centimeter cube and meter cube is this one. So that meter cube is in the numerator and centimeter cube is the denominator. So centimeter cube get cancelled. And finally we get 5 into 10 power 3 into 10 power minus 6 meter cube. Both are same. 5 into 10 power minus 3 meter cube. So in this way we have to solve the question. Let us solve some other questions also. So question number 2. So in question number 2, let us take how to convert days into seconds. The given question is, let us take for example 4 days. You convert these 4 days into seconds. So convert 4 days into seconds. So days are different and seconds are different. Now let's try to solve this. So we have to develop the relation first. Solution. First relation is 1 day equals to how many hours? 24 hours. And for this you develop the factor. What is the factor? 1 day divided by 24 hours equals to 1. Similarly, 24 hours divided by 1 day. And the second relation is hours are to be converted into the minutes. So 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes. And for this you develop again factor, that is 1 hour divided by 60 minute is equals to 1, that equals to 60 minute divided by 1 hour. So minutes relation and minutes factor we developed. Next one is minutes into the seconds. 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. And for this you develop the factor. What is that? 1 minute divided by 60 seconds equals to 1. That equals to 60 seconds divided by 1 minute. Now, which one we want? 4 days to be converted into seconds. Now, in a single calculation, we will do everything. See here, I have taken the 4 days into days are to be initially converted into the hours. So, here day is there. This a day unit has to be cancelled. Means that day unit must be in the denominator. So, take this particular factor. So, multiply this physical quantity with this factor. So, we get 24 hours divided by 1 day. Here day cancelled out. So, 4 days are converted into the hours. But now we don't want the hours. Now, hours are to be converted into the minutes. So, here R in the denominator. You pick up this one. Because we are converting into the minute now. So, final answer must be in the minute here. So, minute must be in the numerator. So, it has to be multiplied with 60 minutes divided by 1 hour. So, here R cancelled out. Now, 4 into 24 into 60. Now, we got the answer in the minutes. But we want the answer in the seconds. So, now you just multiply this one with the another factor where minute and seconds factors are there. We want the answer in the seconds now. So, you pick up this one because here second is in the numerator. So, here into 60 seconds divided by 1 minute. Minute cancelled out. So, the answer here is 4 into 24 into 60 into 60 seconds. So, this value approximately is equals to 34,500 3,45,600 seconds. 3,45,600 seconds. That is equals to 4 days. So, by solving some more questions, you will get an idea. Question number 3. So, in this question number 3, let us try to see how to convert 200 pounds into kilogram. I had already given some relations earlier. So, now let us try to solve this question. Solution for this. First of all, we have to develop the relation between the pounds and the kg. We know that 1 kg is equals to 2.205 pounds. This is the relation. For this, the factor is 1 kg divided by 2.205 pounds equals to 1. That equals to 2.205 pounds divided by 1 kg. Okay. We have taken the pounds here. We want the answer in the kg. So, final answer in the kg, so that you take the kg in the numerator. So, that 200 pounds into 1 kg divided by 2.205 pounds. Pounds units are cancelled. So, that we got the 200 divided by 2.205 kg. Let us take the help of the calculator, that is 200 divided by 2.205, that is 90.70 kg. This is equals 90.7 kg. So, like this we can convert. Now, let us solve the fourth question. Question number 4. So, the question number 4 is convert 2 kilometers. Let us take 2 kilometers into miles. So, here let us try to develop the initial relation. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. And for this, the factor is 1 kilometer by 1000 meters equals to 1, that equals to 1000 meters by 1 kilometer. This is the one factor. Second one is 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters. So here factor is 1 meter by 100 centimeters equals to 1, that equals to 100 centimeters by 1 meter. Next, let us take the 1 inch equals to 2.54 centimeters. This is the one relation. So 1 inch by 2.54 centimeters equals to 1, that equals to 2.54 centimeters by 1 inch. And similarly, 1 feet equals to 12 inches. So here 1 feet divided by 12 inches equals to 1, that equals to 12 inches divided by 1 feet. And the last two are there. So here let us take 1 add. 1 add equals to 3 feet. So here it is 1 add by 3 feet equals to 1, that equals to 3 feet by 1 yard. And the last one is 1 mile. Is equals to 1760 yards. So here the factor is 1 mile divided by 1760 yards, that equals to 1, that equals to 1760 yards divided by 1 mile. So these are the factors which we are going to use in converting 2 kilometers into the miles. Okay. So first of all, let us take the given answer, that is 2 kilometers are given. So kilometer, here it is in the numerator. It has to be cancelled. So you take this meters. So that equals to into 1000 meters divided by 1 kilometer. Here kilometer cancelled out. Okay. Next meters are there. So meters are to be cancelled. So meters are to be cancelled means here it is there again. So it has to be multiplied now. 100 centimeters by 1 meter. Meter cancelled. Now centimeters are there. Centimeters are to be cancelled. So here it is there. Inches. Centimeters in the denominator. So that 1 inch divided by 2.54 centimeters. Centimeter cancelled. Now inches are there. Inches are to be cancelled. So here feet and inches are there. So now 1 feet divided by 12 inches. Inches are cancelled. Now feet has come. Feet has to be cancelled. So that here add and feet is there. So 1 add divided by 3 feet. Feet cancel. Now we got the answer in the adds. Now adds are to be cancelled. So that here mile and add is there. So into 1 mile divided by 1760 yards. Adds are cancelled. Now the answer will get in the miles. So every time we have to develop the relations like this. These are the relations. Then write down the factors. Then those factors are to be properly used. How to use means whatever the given unit is there, the initially given unit has to be cancelled. So in that factors, wherever the given unit physical quantity is in the denominator, that we have to pick up, because cancellation becomes easy. So the answer is 2 into 1000 into 100 into here nothing is there, so that it has to be divided now. So 100 divided by denominator value 2.54 into 12 into 1760 miles. So this value, let us take the help of the calculator. So this is simply 2 into 1000 into 100 is equal, this is the value from the numerator, and it has to be divided with the denominator 2.54 divided by again 12 is equals to, and answer has to be divided with 1760. So 3.728 miles. 2 kilometers is equals to 3.728 miles. Now let us see one more problem. So let us see question number 5. Convert 0.8 carat into grams and kilograms. So here question itself they had given 1 carat is equals to 3.168 grains and 1 gram is equals to 15.4 grains. So this is the information provided in the question. Now let us solve the question. So every time we need to develop the relation here. Anyhow, the question itself they had given the relations, so that 1 carat is equals to 3.168 grains. So this is the relation. For this we have developed the factor, that is 1 carat divided by this value 3.168 grains equals to 1, because both are almost same. Next you reverse it, 3.168 grains divided by 1 carat. This is the factor. And second one is grams. 1 gram is equals to 15.4 grains. Now for this factor is 1 gram divided by 15.4 grains, that equals to 1, that equals to 15.4 grains divided by 1 gram. This is another factor. Now which is to be converted? Carats initially. So here carat is the starting one, so it has to be cancelled, means whatever the factor we are going to select here, in that factor the carat must be in the denominator. Here the carat is in the denominator, so select it here. So now it is 0.8 carat into 3.168 grains divided by 1 carat. So that carat cancelled out. Now grains are there. These values are to be cancelled. Now you see the another relation where the grains are in the denominator. So here grains are in the denominator. So pick up this factor and multiply with this given physical quantity. So here 1 gram divided by 15.4 grains. So grains cancelled. The answer is in the grams. We want the answer in the grams only, no? So that 0.8 into 3.168 divided by denominator value is 15.4 grams. So the answer becomes now 0.8 into 3.168 equals to divided by 15.4 equals to 0.1645. 0.1645 grams, and they asked even to convert this one into the kilograms also. So how to convert into the kilograms? And we have developed the another relation. We know that 1 kg equals to 1000 grams. So again develop the factor for this. So 1 kg divided by 1000 grams, that equals to 1. Here 1000 grams divided by 1 kg. We want the final answer in the kg. Here you can see final answer we want in the kg, so that numerator value must be in the kg, and here we want to cancel the grams, so that grams must be in the denominator. So take this value. Anyhow we have converted this 0.8 grams into the carats, into the initially grams, no? So directly you take this value 0.1645 grams into this value. Here we will pick up this one because we want the answer in the kg. So 1 kg divided by 1000 grams. Grams cancel out. So 0.1645 into 10 power minus 3 kg. This is the answer. And if you want to convert into the scientific notation, it becomes 1.645. Scientific notation means starting 0 must not be there. Some other value must be there. So 1.645 into 10 power minus 4 kg. So this is the answer. Let us see another one. Later I will give you some work. So question number 6. So convert 8 kilometers into inches. So in question itself they are giving some relation. 1 meter equals to 1.094 yards. And 1 yard is equals to 36 inches. So we can follow different methods to solve these questions. So first of all, let us try to develop the relations here. We want to convert the initially kilometers into the finally inches. So let us see the some relations here. 1 kilometer is equals to how many meters here? 1000 meters. So for this we need to develop the factor, that is 1 kilometer divided by 1000 meters, that equals to 1, that equals to 1000 meters divided by 1 kilometer. This is the one relation. Now this meter is to be converted. Meter adds relation is there. So 1 meter is equals to 1.094 yards. This is the relation. For this the factor is 1 meter divided by 1.094 yards, that equals to 1, that equals to 1.094 yards divided by 1 meter. And later yards are to be converted to the inches. So 1 yard is equals to 36 inches. So now for this the factor is 1 yard divided by 36 inches is equals to 1, that equals to 36 inches divided by 1 yard. So given one is in the kilometer and the final answer must be in the inches. So now let us try to solve the question. 8 kilometers they had given. 8 kilometers. So this kilometer is to be cancelled initially. So you search for the factor where the kilometer is in the denominator. Here kilometer is in the denominator. So into 1000 meters divided by 1 kilometer. So kilometer cancel. Now meter has come. So if you stop the question solving the answer at this stage, we will get the answer in the meters, not in the inches. Means this meter is to be cancelled. So you have to find the another factor where the meter is in the denominator. Here the meter is in the denominator. So it has to be this value has to be multiplied with this one, 1.094 yards divided by 1 meter. Meter cancel out. Now we got the answer in the yards. Now add is to be cancelled. So you search for the another factor where the add is in the denominator. And 36 inches 1 add. So add cancel, and the answer will get in the inches. So finally the answer must be in the inches because that value should be in the numerator. So 8 into 1000 into 1.094 into 36 inches. So let's take the help of the calculator once again. So 8 into 1000 into 1.094 into 36. So totally this is the value 315072. 315072 inches. 80 kilometers equals to these many inches. So dear students, hope you understand. If any confusion is there, once again you revise the video and try to understand the concept. Now I will give you some questions. You solve these questions and put your answer in the comment box. So convert the following. Convert the following. I will give some questions here. That is, first one is 5 days into hours. Next, second one is 0.0528 inches into meter. Third one is 2 meter cube into liters. And the last one is 2 grams into kilograms. Hope you will solve these questions and put your answer in the comment box. Thank you.